things.
Right.
On the other hand, there are benefits from crypto, and we recognize that innovation in the payment system can be a healthy thing. We would like to come out eventually with recommendations that will create a regulatory environment.
Yellen is no longer criticizing the cryptocurrency market and realizes it has grown, and many people are already adopting it. She can now see how it is a beneficial thing for consumers and businesses and recognizes that innovation in payment systems is needed. Here is what Yellen has to say. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Well, crypto is obviously grown by leaps and bounds, and it's now playing a significant role, not really so much in transactions,
right,
but in investment decisions of lots of Americans. And the president just issued a couple of weeks ago an executive order tasking us and other agencies with thinking about the regulation of crypto.
I mean, you're less skeptical about it than in previous. I mean, we've been talking about it together for a long time now, and I think you've had a skepticism about crypto technology.
I have a little bit of skepticism because there are, I think, valid concerns around it. Some have to do with financial stability, consumer investor protection, use for illicit transactions, and other things.
Right.
On the other hand, there are benefits from crypto, and we recognize that innovation in the payment system can be a healthy thing. We would like to come out eventually with recommendations that will create a regulatory environment in which healthy innovation
can. And then finally,
thrive.
Cyber. It's the one thing that everybody's worried about, especially given what's happening in Russia right now.
Yes.
Is there an industry or industries that you're particularly concerned about?
Well, we are worried about the energy sector and have also focused, especially in this building, on the financial sector. We have a robust program to work with financial firms at Treasury to monitor and quickly inform financial firms about threats that are detected or firms experience.
How confident are you then that we're...
Cyber is a real risk, and we recognize that we have vulnerabilities, and we're doing everything we can to be prepared to deal with that and to up our defenses. But this is a significant risk. I don't think that the ESG movement and the emphasis on climate change is creating the problems that we have. If anything, the problem is that we haven't moved as rapidly as we should have. Europe and the United States would be less exposed to the pressures that this conflict is putting on our energy markets if we had greater reliance on renewables. So that remains firmly appropriate as medium and longer term goal. But in the short run, our ability to punish Russia for really the horrific acts that they're committing in Ukraine and to degrade their power and influence in the world economy, it would be greater if there were less dependence on Russian oil.
But in the immediate term,
looking for substitutes.
One of the things that's happening in the United States, for example, is the SEC just put out a notice about proposals around climate disclosure.
Yes.
Do you think some of those policies shift in terms of either timing or otherwise as a result of what we're seeing right now?
So I was heartened to see the SEC proposal. It's something that the Financial Stability Oversight Council has focused on, our partners around the world and the investing community really want information that can guide their investments. You see increasing number of American investors, including banks, that have commitments to net zero by 2050, and they need the kind of information that's consistent and transparent to let them make investment decisions. Those goals haven't changed. The need for globally comparable information remains a high priority, and I think the SEC has crafted a very good proposal. I was really very pleased to see them put it out.
Thank you for watching the video, and please let me know what you think of what Yellen had to say in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.